Hi everyone and welcome back. I Bet This For You TV. The US Masters at Augusta in Georgia is here. It's one of the golf majors everyone has been waiting, and to go into the details and get a lot of tips and hopefully winning tips, we have today Per Sonesson, also known as the Swinging Swede. So before we start, let me say that make sure you subscribe to Bet This For You TV. All you need to do is to log in into YouTube account and click on the subscribe button, and also hit the bell so you can get notifications when new videos are released. All you need to do is, as I said, click on the red button, and everything is completely free. Also, remember that every tip that we give in our show, we always put in the description, we always put the links that will load the bets directly into the bookmakers that we suggest. We normally select the bookmaker that have the best odds, so that will actually save your time, and also make sure you back our selection correctly if you want to back our selection, of course. Now let's start immediately with Per. And yes, what do you think about this event, Per? We've been looking for that for a long time.
Yes, we really have, and now it's time. And thanks for letting me sharing my thoughts with you here on the betting tips for you, Simon.
Yeah.
So
you're welcome.
Thanks. Normally it's played in the autumn, but this schedule is a bit different this week.
Difficult years, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very difficult year. But to be right on it, what do we want to know? Well, who is shooting a 30 on Augusta back 9 on Sunday? We don't know for sure, of course, but and picking an outright winner in this game is not quite easy. And there are many options to go for other kinds of bets as well, and make some good money. So I will try to walk you through and present some facts that supports my thoughts. And my first suggestion will be a bet on this guy, Jordan Spieth, ending up in top 5. That could be a good bet. And the odds for that could be about 2.5 times the money.
Okay, Jordan Spieth, but how come do you pick him? Because obviously he's quite low in the rankings, and also it's around 50, I think.
Yes, that's true. Around 50 to be exact. Is number 53.
53.
Yeah,
that's why we have the expert.
Okay. But he's a brilliant player, and he's been down in the mud for some years.
Okay.
It all started with a hand injury, and he was recommended a small surgery to fix the problem. Instead, he carried on, changed the grip a bit, which affected his swing, and there he was, not hitting any fairways. And for sure, then losing his confidence.
Right. Yeah.
And playing golf without confidence is not possible.
It's a difficult sport without confidence, yeah. Even with confidence.
It is. But now he's back for real. And yesterday's PGA victory at the Valero Open in Texas was really convincing.
Yeah.
He could in fact go all the way this weekend too. But in this starting field, there are a lot of other brilliant players too. So I put him on top 5. I'm very happy with that bet to maybe 2.5 times the money.
Yes, that's good. I mean, so one thing I want to say as well is that from this week we will give the confidence level on our tips. So if there is a confidence level 5, that means that our experts actually believe that the tip is probably going to come in, and it's normally a lower odds. And if there is a confidence level 1, that means that there is higher risk, but there is value in the odds. So that's something that you should probably try with a lower stake. So Per is giving confidence 5 on Jordan Spieth. He's obviously the favorite, but do you have some players a bit lower down the list?
When it comes to others tips, let us have a look at the global top 10 ranking list, because I really do believe that the name will be in there somewhere.
Right. Okay.
And the overall favorite to win the Masters is obviously Dustin Johnson. Cannot argue with that. He's the best right now. But on the other hand, I got this feeling that it could be a slow starter this weekend, since he has not played tournaments for a couple of weeks.
Right.
That's why I would like to wait for the first round results. And if he is top 10 after the first round, maybe you should put some money on him.
Right.
Right now he is about 10, 12 times the money.
Okay. Yeah, that's quite good value.
It is.
And also remember that you can always cash out and play those tips also in during the tournament as well. Because sometimes in golf, Per was telling me before, the odds can change so quickly that there's good opportunity to make good profit even without waiting towards the end.
Yeah. So the next player I would like to comment on the list is the Spanish player Jon Rahm.
Okay.
Currently ranked number 2, I think. He's finished top 10 at Augusta 3 times in a row. He's really a quality player. And is about to win this tournament whenever he enters. However, Rahm himself is warning about playing on him, since he has declared that he's going to leave the tournament in the middle of the play to be with his wife.
Right.
Because she's having a child.
Okay, that's right. So that's something that we definitely need to consider in the betting.
Yeah, you should check out for the information how it proceeds with the child.
It could also affect him mentally as well, I think.
Yeah, maybe. But on the other hand, if the baby, so to speak, comes in time, he'll be flying out there.
Yeah. Okay.
And he can win a tournament. And then maybe he's about 14 times the money. So that's really good value on such a good player.
Right. Okay. And what do you think about the 4th ranked player on the list, Roy McIlroy?
Yes, he has not been playing up to standard lately. But I do believe that he could be in the contention on Sunday and also win the whole tournament. The reason why he has not succeeded and get hold of his play is that he explained that he's been training to become even longer from tee,
right?
Affected by the Bryson DeChambeau stuff, and he has sure changed the game, Mr. Bryson DeChambeau. We'll get back to him later.
Yeah,
but the training did not work out for Rory. So he come back to a sort of safe zone. And this is why when we take a look at him right now, when he finally decided to go a certain path, he seemed very pleased when he talked about himself finding the right track again.
So confidence level up again.
Confidence level up and a sort of relief, and it seems like the joy and confidence is back.
Yeah.
And he carries the same mental momentum into the tournament as Jordan Spieth, I think. Uprising coming from the bottom.
Yeah.
And it could be those two head to head on Sunday.
That would be very nice to see.
That is very nice to see. And Rory is...
as long as you don't have bets on someone else.
Yeah, of course. Talking with the heart now.
Yes, of course.
But the odds is Rory is... right now 14 times the money, so he's really a quality player. It is.
And what about the French long eating, the guy Deschambeau?
Yes. In fact, he's an American. With
all right.
And he hits very long, far away. Yeah, he's number 9 on the list. And
never assume anything.
And by many regarded as one of the favorites because of his long hitting, and he can cut the corners at Augusta and gain distance and get himself be dangerous traps and stuff. And and he's also improving, not only hitting far, he's improving his mental aspect of the game. And he's trying new methods there as well.
Okay, yeah.
He's sitting in front of the TV, connected with some equipment that measure his pulse.
Right.
He's looking at the horror movies.
Okay.
And if he gets scared, the pulse go up, the TV turns off.
That's a very original way of preparing for a golf tournament.
It is. But he's trying to learn to get his pulse in the breathing to control it and get in the same way. So when he's out on the golf course, he can control the distance.
Okay.
Not getting too much adrenaline. Don't getting too much pulse. He's scientific in everything he does.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but I don't think he's ready yet.
Okay.
As I see it, so I will pass him this time.
No good value there.
No, I don't think so. This time.
And what about the rest of the field? Are there any players that you would like to recommend, or maybe get some names that will give us a lot of money back if we get it right?
Yes, there are some. I will come back to that, but there's one guy I like to mention first in the top of the field. It's number 3 ranked player, Justin Thomas.
Okay.
Tremendous players and very consistent. He has every shot in the bag, and he can curve the ball and shape the shots around the corners of Augusta.
Right.
You need to do both left and right.
Okay.
Some disadvantages. He's ranked as number 101 from the tee.
Okay.
So that's a little bit too bad for players, isn't it? So I think I will pass him this time.
Again, very good player, but not great value.
You have to do some choices from statistic and stuff. So not this week.
Yeah.
No?
And so in terms of rest of the field, what do you think?
The rest of the field, yes. In that case, I will go for some experienced players that have been up there, won majors, and if I could choose 3 players there, I would like to recommend Sergio Garcia, Bubba Watson, and Henrik Stenson.
Okay.
Garcia is a class player, and his form is okay now, and the odds is 80 times. Man.
Wow, that would make the week.
That would make the week. And the Bubba Watson, we know what he can do with the golf ball at Augusta. He is up on the odds, I think, 125 times.
Wow. Again, very big odds.
You have to check the odds, but the last time I looked.
And again, like I said before, you could potentially come in with one of those players that are they're not the favorites, but then you can cash out during the tournament when you see that you'll make enough profit if they're doing well.
Do that. Yeah. You can cash out the difference between.
Yes.
We will talk to that in a later program.
Yes, exactly.
Exact. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the last one, of course, the Swede, Henrik Stenson. He's been really down lately, and the odds is 110 times. Okay, that's really good, because he has the capacity and he has the winning head.
Right.
If he
that's very important in tournaments like that.
That's why I've gone for those who have the mentality.
Yeah, they maybe not been in great form, but they could actually click on the right event.
Yeah, it's like an old dog awakening.
When
it's time for good food.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So that's it. So maybe
no German players. No, the Germans are normally quite good everywhere, but not this time. No.
I would say a big There is Martin Keimer, a really good player, but he hasn't shown up lately. 150 times the money. Right. That's good, but
so once the Germans are out.
Yeah, I think unfortunately I think so. Not right now.
Yes, but no, that's very good, Per. And like you said, we will come back with an update later on in the week to give you more information on how things are going. Obviously, it's a big tournament, so a lot of things can change. Yeah. For the time being, thank you for following us today. Make sure you subscribe so you can get everything for free, and you can actually get notifications as well when you hit the bell from all our videos and shows, so that you can actually ensure that you don't lose anything. Everything is completely free, and in the description, like I said before, you will find all the links that will direct to the tips that Per just give it to us. So make sure they are quite big odds. So if you are tempted to do it, make sure you do it. Otherwise, you might regret it big time if you got it correctly. Yeah. But yes, I mean, if you decide to place a bet, make sure that we wish you good luck, and we hope you're gonna get great time watching the Masters. make sure always to gamble responsibly, and bye now.
Thank you.